Alright, blood. Y'all gotta let me know what we thinking. It sound like Queso's dad don't want to testify no more. He talking about it'd be easier to blast this nigga than to take the stand. And y'all gotta let me know what's going on. I'm just thinking to myself, where's this nigga's head at? Blood moving like one of them niggas who think 2 + 2 = 10. Like, yo, in what scenario is your son better off dead than being locked up? Like, yo, when he's a pack, he's gone for good. Like, yo, when he's behind bars, y'all can at least be like pen pals or something. You gotta let me know what's going on in the comment section. Yo, would you rather your loved one just be incarcerated or be in the sky? Let me know what we thinking.
What's up with the YouTube? So we back with an update on Ksoo dad, but before we get to this video, I ask that y'all hit that like button and I ask that y'all subscribe. Anyways, y'all, I ain't gonna waste no time. I'm gonna get straight into the video. So we already know that Young and Nate's homeboy Ksoo, you know what I'm saying, he fighting 2 murder charges. You know, his brother also locked up and his dad locked up too, man. And we already know the news came out in 2022 that Ksoo's dad, you know what I'm saying, started testifying on both of his sons, man. You know what I'm saying? He basically, you know, telling the police everything that he know, and he ran and selling out his 2 sons, man, you know, and it's almost that time for Ksoo, his dad, and his brother to go to trial. And, you know, if they lose trial, man, they finna get life in prison, man, you know what I'm saying? And Ksoo dad, you know, got asked by the detectives, you know, if he rat on his son, you know, and he get life in prison, is that worse than killing him? And Ksoo dad said, yeah, that's worse than killing him, but he's still gonna go through and testify against his 2 sons, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, I'm telling you now, Queso's dad said, they talking about, like, look, bro, yo, what's worse, nigga? He talking about, like, stop asking all these questions. Just know if it came down to my freedom, I'll pull the trigger on that nigga. Yo, I'm like, in what scenario is it easier to smoke your son than to fucking tell on that nigga? Yo, let me know in the comment section. If y'all had to make the same choice as Queso's dad, what are you doing? And I know everybody gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna hold it solid, but I'm gonna keep it a P with you, nigga. Yo, like, if a nigga maybe, like, stole a candy bar or something, like I said, yo, he'll be out tomorrow type shit, fine. I'll take the charge. But a murder? Yo, they telling this nigga Queso's dad, like, look, nigga, if you don't start chatting, you ain't never getting out. This nigga Queso's dad, he talking about, like, yo, nigga, the playoffs in, like, 2 weeks. Yo, I'm trying to see that nigga LeBron get his 5th ring.
Hey, man, that's real messed up, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be you and your kids versus the world, man. But Ksoo dad, you know, man, he just giving up all the info on his kids, man. You know what I'm saying? I know Ksoo and his brother real heard about this for real. You know, basically they daddy just selling them out, and he telling the police everything that he know, man. You know what I'm saying? And he even know that it's worse than killing them, man. You know what I'm saying? But he's still gonna go through with it. But at the end of the day, man, you know, if Ksoo dad was in that car with him, man, he should just take the lick. You know what I'm saying? You did it, man. You made your bed hard. You got to lay in it, man. You know what I'm saying? Why you ran on your sons, bro? But how y'all feel about this, man? I feel like this kind of messed up, you know, for Ksoo dad to be ran on them. And he already know how messed up it is. You know, the detectives even know how messed up it is, man. You know?
God damn. See, because I was thinking to myself, like, it depends. We don't know the scenario all the way because I wasn't there. But, like, you know, I done heard different stories. I heard this nigga thought he was, like, picking him up from, like, fucking soccer practice or some shit. But, you know what I'm saying? So, like, if Ksoo's dad pulled up in the fucking minivan, you know, he thought fucking Ksoo and all his hombres was about to fucking come out, you know, with the basketball team and all that shit. And he was just gonna drop them off. And then they got into a shootout and all that. Like, I don't understand why y'all think this nigga need to fucking, like, take the fall. Just because Ksoo his son. Like, I don't know. My mom always told me, like, look, boy, like, once you get to a certain goddamn age, nigga, you on your own. And that's really how it is. Like, my mom, when I get locked up, she'll call. She'll put some money on my books. You know, there's been a time or two she bailed me out. I think she bailed me out once. But still, like, regardless of all that, like, she's like, yo, you man enough to do this shit, you fucking go be with the real men. And so, like, unless Ksoo's dad knew from the jump, like, yo, we about to go delete the ops, like, I don't feel like he should have to take accountability. Like, let's not act like Ksoo is, like, 12. Like, this is a grown-ass man. But y'all let me know what you think about it in the comment section. Do he look like a gangster? Because I'm saying also, I got one other little thing I want to say. Like, it kind of proved my point. Like, you really can't be friends with your kids. Like, you're trying to be too friendly, show these niggas the ropes. Like, nah, and Blood looked like maybe back in the day he maybe was with the shits. Like, y'all gotta know, are these jail tats? Or did he get these done in a fucking shop? But regardless, I don't know enough. Like, I don't know what this nigga's intentions was from the jump. Like, cause if he knew they was about to go slide, then like, yeah, nigga, yo, like, what you doing is disgusting. But like, to take a fucking murder charge just because that's your son, like, you eating the charge? Like, it'd be different if this nigga was gonna take the charge and Queso was gonna walk or something. But y'all want Queso to go down, and you want this nigga to eat the charge too? Just because y'all, this street code, like, the street code that don't even exist, like, the street code that niggas be picking and choosing, like, nah, blood, nah, we can't get down with this shit. We can't get down with it, yo. Because, again, like, yo, this nigga Gunna, I have no problem with Gunna. He ain't telling me. But this nigga Gunna, yo, y'all kind of, it's alright. Like, y'all like that song, I forgot what it's called, but y'all like that dun 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 song, you know what I'm saying? And y'all okay when this nigga fucking at the Rams game and pop out with Offset? Y'all don't say nothing about that, really. That's okay. Nobody slide. But, like, when it's the fucking shit like this, y'all expect niggas to follow this fucking street code like it's branded on them. Like, just make it make sense. And let me know in the comment section, is the street code dead?
You know, they even trying to get him not to do it, man. But how y'all feel about it? Y'all let me know in the comment section, man. This it for this video, guys. I just can't get...
Yeah, blood. I don't know if I'm taking the jump for that shit. My son or not, like, I'd be like, nigga, look, yo, you know the risk of trying to catch a fucking body. Like, let's not act like fucking Queso fucking thought this was just like a walk in the fucking park or something. Like, nigga, like, there's risk to this shit. You not fucking dropping off a DoorDash order, nigga. Like, when you fucking catch a body when you in the streets, because these niggas, Queso always like, I should have been dead. Like, he in the fucking jail. Like, nigga. Yo, it's the life you live in, blood. Like, nigga, I sometimes I be at a loss for words because, like, now this nigga Queso, you know, he begging for his freedom. He talking about, well, you know, I really wasn't that bad, right? Like, yo, I was affecting the community. Like, yeah, nigga, I'm about to say, yo, you was fucking cleaning up the community, all right, nigga. There's a couple niggas that's probably not around because of Queso. And again, it full circle for me, yo. You at some point you gotta grow up and take accountability, blood. Like, you can't rap about being a street nigga, do all this street shit, and then when you get some street nigga results, you want to be like, alright, yo, blood, I really ain't no street nigga. Like, I'm telling you, let me out. I'll get a job. Y'all let me know if I'm chatting or not. Cause I just, like, I'm not saying I agree with what his dad did, but again, blood, like, yo, put yourself in that situation. Like, I don't know the full extent of what really happened before all the shooting and all that shit. Like, I don't know if the dad just thought he was going to go pick the kids up. I don't know if this nigga was ready, you know what I'm saying, putting the shiesty on, you know what I'm saying, turning back in blood up. Like, you gotta let me know what was happening. Okay, so when you came to this decision to cooperate, did you understand the ramification for your two boys? God damn, I forgot. Yo, this nigga put both his kids away. Yeah, and I stop stuttering, and, yo, today, Junior, what are those? What is your understanding? Oh, shit, let me plug my fucking... Here we go. Alright. And what are those? What is your understanding of what this could potentially do to your sons? I mean, it could put them in prison for the rest of their life. You understand there's no other option, right? That the government hasn't offered them anything, and that it's either life or win at trial, right? Do you understand that? Yes. They telling this nigga like, blood, look, whether you snitch or not, like, them niggas going away. Like, they not coming back. Alright? Like I said, yo, like, next season on the fucking war in Jacksonville, like I said, hey, the only shit we gonna fucking get from Queso is gonna be like the flashbacks where they in black and white. We might see like a free Queso poster somewhere in the background, but yo, other than that, nigga, nah, like, yo, that's it. Like, the TV show gonna be focused on, like, fucking Young and Ace, Fulio, like, y'all know what I'm saying? So, like, they telling this nigga, like, yo, you might as well fucking cooperate, blood, like, we don't even think you did it. They're like, just tell us what we want to know, and you can go home. But either way, your son's is cooked. Now, if you want to go be cooked with him, like, be my goddamn guest, but that's on you. And y'all gotta let me know, what the fuck would you do? Question. Were you under some different understanding somehow? If you cooperated, it would allow them to close their case to something that would allow them to see the light of day. God damn it. Yo, when they say to see the light of day, like, they kind of make it sound like ksoo going to heaven. No. What's worse? Who this nigga asking the questions? Like, yo, who is this nigga? Yo, this nigga blood stuttering like Flacco. What's worse? And I asked this question, and this is not directed at you. I'm asking this because of the sons, and don't want you to interpret this as me saying death towards you. You've been in custody for periods of time in your life, right? Yes. Oh, so the dad did used to be a street nigga. Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, y'all in the comment section, did he set his sons up for failure? But even if, like, the son see him doing all this street shit, that's what they fucking grew up knowing. Like, at some age, like, you know right from wrong. Like, yo, these street niggas, like, I'm gonna keep it a P with you. Like, some of them, not even just street niggas, but just, like, you know, niggas who ain't got shit. They'll see niggas who do got shit living productive, normal lifestyles, and you know, they'll talk shit about them. But if you talk shit about something, that means you had to be aware of it. So if you see a nigga that's doing shit legally, following the rules and all that shit, yeah, like, yo, it might not be as easy for you, but, like, nigga, it's possible. You can't just be like, I can't do that shit and turn to the streets. Or, yo, this is what I grew up doing and turn to the streets. Like, nah, you know right from wrong, B. And I'm gonna keep it a P. Like, it just sucks. It really sucks. And as an African-American man with a criminal background, I know. Because I've been turned down for apartments. I've been turned down for jobs. Like, I know. It's difficult. But I gotta keep it a P. When you make poor choices, sometimes you gotta put in some harder work if you want those fucking results that the normal person have. And even again, like, I hate to bring race into it, but just as a black man sometimes, in the world we live in, and we living in a pretty decent times. Like, black people have more rights than they ever had, I feel like. Let me know if I'm tripping on that. And I ain't saying everything is equal, but I just feel like where we at compared to, like, back in the Martin Luther King days, like, pfft, my nigga, it's like the fucking caveman in Star Wars, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, living in fucking caves, you know, making fires with sticks and shit. Easy, no diddy. But yeah, like, yeah, that's how black people used to be living it nowadays. Like, we got, like, flying cars and shit. I'm just saying, like. But as a black man, no matter what area you in, sometimes I just feel like in this world, it's gonna be harder. Niggas don't want to put in work these days. Like, I work some of the most, like, disgusting, like, meaningless and degrading jobs ever. Like, I've scrubbed toilets. But, like, it's, for me, it was always about surviving. My mom always told me, like, nigga, you gotta do whatever you gotta fucking do. She said, yo, I was a single mother raising you, your brother, your cousin. And she said, yo, this time she was working 3 jobs. Like, it's times I remember, like, I wouldn't see my mom for, like, a day or so. Just because, like, she was always at fucking work. Like, I remember fucking, like, it was long ass time ago, bro. But, like, she was doing some fucking caregiving shit. And, like, I'm fucking, like, just, like, fucking walking home from school. And she happened to be at this house. And we, like, bumped into each other, and it was just, like, I hadn't seen her in a second, you know? Because she was always fucking working. She worked at this school job. She did shit with, like, special needs people. Like, I'm telling you, my mom was a hustler. You've also had a lot of experience. What's worse, a life in prison or a premature death? In your opinion, what's worse? What do you mean premature death? I'm not understanding that. Premature death meaning if somebody dies of old age when in their 80s or 90s to die of natural causes. So, and what I'm asking is because basically your testimony could result in a life sentence for your boys, and I'd like to know if you consider a life sentence to be worse than death upon them. Do you get my question now? Yeah. And that's why I wanted to make sure you didn't think that I was just saying something towards you. Just, is what you're doing to them worse than killing them? Yeah. Goddamn. Yeah, this nigga, the dad is so well spoken. Snitch it so bad, even the cops trying to get him to stop. Don't be this type of fodder. Imagine you and your dad going on a hit and your dad ends up telling on you. Okay, so the dad was in on it. Just goes to show you can't trust anyone in this world. We get it, buddy. We already imagined this. Am I tripping? Or that ain't what premature death mean? Even the police know you bogus. People saying his dad doing the right thing when his dad literally set the mission up? Oh, hell nah. Yo, what the fuck? Nah, like, yo, you can't be the fucking kingpin of the organization, telling. That's like if Ghost and Tommy and the crew get roped up and you see that nigga Ghost walk in the interrogation room with handcuffs on. And like 30 minutes later, you see him fucking walk out. They give him this nigga his street clothes. You know, you see blood putting the tuxedo back on. Like yo, what the fuck is going on? Nah, you can't be the fucking head of the operation and then start chatting. Now, that's crazy. But I gotta keep it a P with you, you know what? Yo, if you really that gangster, you really that savage, these niggas always rapping about how cold-hearted they is. Like, yo, ain't this like the most shiestiest shit you could do? Like, I'm just saying, like, yo, if you rap about being slime all day, like, when you do some slimy shit, like, easy, but can we be surprised? It's so crazy. Bro, how you finna do this to your sons? It's crazy how your own father the reason you're downfall. So if the dad don't snitch, ksoo he gonna walk? Y'all let me know in the comment section about that. So if the dad don't testify, this nigga ksoo gonna fucking walk out of the jail like he on the fucking runway or something? With dads like that, who needs ops? Free ksoo, what they do when they came to ratting. This man clearly won that race. Oh man. Hey man, if the son ain't never text the dad saying he killed someone, he wouldn't even have to involve old dude. They played themselves. I'm cute to P. That's the first thing I kind of talk, telling these niggas, talking and saying, hey blood, take some accountability. Right. Valid. But like again, you put yourself in this situation. Like if you didn't pull the trigger and they trying to fucking put a murder on you, you telling me you was gonna hold it solid there when they in the interrogation room telling you like, look nigga, just tell us what happened. You can go home tonight. You gonna sit there? Come on, yo, hey, yo. Oh shit, hold on. I'll deal with that in a minute. But yeah, y'all sitting there. You tell me you sit there with your arms up. I ain't got nothing to say. Come on, yo, like we got you on surveillance camera. We know you was there. My back was turned. Huh? What did you hear any gunshots? I had fucking ear pods in. Like, y'all let me know in the comment section. Like, yo, I don't know if that's the energy I'm having. Like, I love my mom to death, but fuck, like, take a murder charge for it? Even the cop, like, really, you doing this to your own folks? The cop couldn't police. The cop was, like, breaking it down, giving him the definition of what dying mean. He told this nigga, he was like, you understand, like, yo, like, your sons ain't never coming home. I don't know, like, he just really broke it down for these niggas. He was like, which is worse? Like, yo, would you rather clip this nigga? Or, like I said, yo, fucking lock him up and toss the key. Like, the cop was kind of evil. Y'all let me know what you're thinking. But I've been chatting for a minute. And if you enjoyed this vid, like, sub. I will catch you on the next one. Peace.